Alright, so here we are. Welcome to episode 2. Good morning, YouTubers. Good evening. Wherever you are in the world, here we go. I find this music a little bit more pleasing than the old music, but I don't know, maybe after 2 years of listening to it, it's going to get a bit tedious. So here we are. I know in the last video I said I wanted to take the 3650 out. We're going to go and do a little bit of work with that, and I think we'll have a look see, but it's been a rainy couple of days, so I'll fast forward in game a couple of days. We've got a contract coming up, harvesting. Let's have a look see. Where was it? Is it that one? No, that one. That's the one. Field 7. And I'm hopefully, if we get this one harvested, they'll be cultivating straight afterwards, which I'll get the 3650 on. These green beans, 2000 contract reward, leasing 959. I also want to have a look at the Deutsche Fair. Lovely tractor. And then you'll hear the trailer sounds, new trailer sounds. It's much more immersive. So I'm not going to make the mistake here. If we press accept contract, we'll get the contract, but not the vehicles. So we're going to borrow items. Boom. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to drive my pickup there this time. We're just going to jump straight in. There we go. What a lovely sound. Notice there on the gearbox, drive neutral reverse. Very easy. So we're off to field 7. So it's all about the beans today, all about the beans. What are we doing? 21 miles an hour. Let's get that down there. What a lovely model. Try not to run anybody over this time. You. Oops. Okay. Again, just listen to those engine sounds. It just brings a new layer into the game. Not just generic engine sounds where they all sound the same. Beautiful machine. I think we can change the steering on this as well. So what are we looking at? Yep, mode all wheel steering, control Y. And looking on the monitor there, we've got a few moving things. We've got speed. There's something else in there, the really small print. I'm going to have to find out what the zoom button is because my old eyes can't see that. But I can see some numbers moving in there. I'll do once we get to the field. I'm going to have a look. Actually, let's do it now. Let's do it now very quickly. Let's see if we've got a zoom button. Look up, look down, run, jump, crunch. Steer, look down. I'm not seeing any bugs. If you see it, tell me in the chat. If you know how to zoom your view. Oh, camera zoom in, page up, page down. Let's have a look and see what that does. Ha. Okay, that does nothing for me. Let's have another look. Did I need number lock? Don't think so. Okay. Oh no. Let's have a quick look here. Getting distracted here now. Very partial width, that's interesting. Typical male, don't read the instructions, just jump on in and away we go. Huh. Close flaps, game, here we go, let's see what we got here. Reset head tracking, vehicle lights, radio, perfect edge. Yeah, that's the new mod I got for painting. Yeah, so there is a mod in 22 that allowed you to zoom in. So we can see that these monitors, they do carry information. Not all of them have all that information, but certainly this one. Some of them have got the power usage for the engine. Some of them have got the filled tanks, how full the tanks are. Okay, we'll try and avoid that sign. There we go. And I love the new wing mirror setups. Love all-wheel steer. Keep it tight. Whoops. Yeah, I could see myself buying one of these. Harvesting the beans. Right, so we're going to set up the cruise control. Let's do it at 7 miles an hour to start with. Unfold the machine. See if we can detect the field. 4 headlands. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could do that. 4 headlands. Yeah, let's do 4 headlands. Steering 5. What? Oh no, that was 5. 5's good. Work direction. Well, we're up here. I'm happy with that direction. Put the lines on. We could probably turn them off. Let's see how we get on with that. Fire it on. Lovely, lovely model. Head down. On we go. And away we go. So just going to keep the speed for a little bit. I'm just going to try and look at that monitor and see if there's fill level. What are we on now? 0%. Okay, I'm just going to try something here. I think when you look at on that screen, the dial's in the bottom left hand corner. I think the top right of that dial, is that the power setting for the vehicle? I don't know. Let's pump up the speed. Ramp it up. There we go. Lift up the head. There we go. Now we've got all-wheel steer, so we should come back on ourselves. Maybe we didn't quite. Oh, quite cut it. We're making a bit of a pig's ear of this one, aren't we? Don't destroy my crops. Okay. What's that? 4.4. We got 356 litres, 2%. I think we can pump it up to 8 kilometres. I think if you look on the monitor above the speed there, that's my power setting. I think that seems to correspond with the in-game HUD. We'll have a look in a minute. God, what am I doing with these beams? So if we look at that yellow bar just above where the speed is, you see that yellow bar. And I go faster and I put the power up, you can see that bar rises and drops. So I think that's our power setting. So we're mid-range, she can do more. But again, it's a small field. Just while I'm learning the ropes, I'm quite happy for her to go along steady. So we're going to overshoot a little bit. There. Full lock, coming round. You see, still not going far enough forward. Okay, so no scratches. Alright, let's not worry about that. Let's see what we can see on this HUD. I'm guessing there must be fuel on there somewhere. Ah, there we go, we can see now. So if I move the camera, something that's 100%. I'm looking at these dials in the bottom left-hand corner of the HUD. 47. What is that in relation to? Fuel, bottom left of those dials. And that looks like... just try going back and forth. See if it turns on a dime. Nope, she doesn't. One day we'll get good at this. I've only been playing it for goodness knows how many years. I wish I could zoom in. That looks like a temperature gauge. Is that a thermometer? It's the engine. What is that? 50. Doesn't line up with... So she didn't come back far enough. We're going to make the same mistake twice. We're getting better. Good. No, we're not. Still running over the crops. Well, I don't know, folks. Until I get a zoom. Now, what are we on the fill level? We're up to about 10%. So let's have a look on this monitor. Is there anywhere in there? Looks like we got 10%. Interesting to see what those bars at the bottom represent, if anything. But yeah, in this game, a lot of these monitors have different information. Some of them work, some of them don't. Right, let's see if we can get this right. I don't think we've got enough room in front of us. So, We ran over the crop last time, and we're going to do it again. Yeah, I need to practice this a lot more. Very nice. The animations are good. Leaves are coming out. I wonder if this vehicle volume is still too loud. Just bear with me while I look to see vehicle volume. 60. Let's put that down to 50. Okay. Full on reverse. Yeah, very, very nice. Do you have any lights come on up there? Work lights on. Let's put work lights on. Noisy vehicle on the outside. Let's see if we can skip a few rows if she likes that. No, she's... let's see how we line up with the row. Oops. No, she didn't like that. That's going to be all over the place. Let's line myself up again. So yeah, again, these arbiters are fun. I enjoy them. Very, very small work width, so I probably won't be spending a lot of time in the future with them. I don't know, I'm still undecided with that. Maybe with small fields, with the bigger fields. Or even if I do buy it for myself, I think it's another job that I'll get the hired helper to do. And normally now I'd sit back, relax, put the radio on. I think with YouTube's copyrights, I don't think, I know what my videos aren't monetized. I haven't got enough people watching, but oops, oh, I'm making a pig's ear of this one. There we go. So what I might do, well, we'll see. How much of the field have we got left? It's pretty slow. Let's bump it up to 10. I want to try and master these corners, get a rhythm going, so we drive past it. So far, full lock. So far, still not going far enough forward. Oops, that's it. Again, beautiful model. There, 24%. Let's see if we can master it this time. Head up, let it go further. There we go. Now let's try this. See if we go full lock. Nearly there. So we've still got bags of power to spare. Let's push it up to 11k. 11k? No, she doesn't. This is max. So you see there, if I advance the speed, nothing happens. So 10 must be the max in game for this vehicle. So we're going to drive past. We're going to push it further than we would normally. There, we try about there. So full lock straight away. Almost. So I suppose in real life you'd have a camera. What are we up to? 24%. Is there anything in that screen that gives us any information as to how full we are? Not that I can see. Heads up. Let it go past. We'll go there. We can wind up in the trees. Full lock. Got it. Yeah, 10's a bit quick on the start. Obviously I'm new at this YouTubing, I'm new at this editing. I think probably what I'll do in the future when I get a field like this is I will put it on time lapse. Forward. What I might do now is I might edit this video, so I'll just cut it. I won't do a time lapse. I'll cut this part out and then bring it back on when we're nearly full. What are we on now? 28%. Still can't see anything on that monitor. Oh, it's pretty... I'm just looking at the monitor now, trying to see if I can gauge anything what those are doing. Lift it up, take it on past, lunge ways, rack it in reverse, full lock. There we go, we're getting the hang of this now. We are cooking with gas on those corners. But it's annoying me that I can't zoom in. Please comment below if you know how to do this, because I certainly don't. And I'm not seeing anything there in relation to the full level of the tank. I know the Combine does, the class Combine that I was using had that. This one doesn't appear to have it. Go on past, into reverse, full lock. Oh yes, like a pro. Again, great modelling. You know, for base game vehicles, you can only imagine what the modders are doing now. They're going to have a field day. Go heads up. Take it on past. Reverse full lock. Go. We're getting it, folks. We're getting it. Right, so I think what I'm going to do, I am going to finish this field off. I'm going to cut this next bit out because it's just going to be repetitive, much more of the same. I know in the future for sure something a little bit more scenic, but for now I'll catch you when I'm nearly full. Okay, so there was 5 headlands done. Obviously with the lines turned off, I didn't realise that. So she was going to head off somewhere else. I just had to turn the lines on there just to find out where I was, what set me up again. So we now know we're going up and down the field. Yeah, ha ha ha. I see. Always when I'm talking I get distracted. Auto driving assist was off. Let's see, far bar back, it's done. Oops. Let's try again. So we must have been off by a little bit there. So as I said, we're going to be going up and down the fields now, so we'll see what this is like. Turning on the dial. So a little bit of right, full lock. Yeah, that's a long way to do full lock. Is this machine going to like it, or we're going to have to do stripes? We might have to do. Of course, in the real world, on the monitor, you'd have your guidance lines, so you'd know exactly. I think it was that one we lined up with. I think. So you'd know exactly where they are. That's the trouble. Let's see what we do when we just put it into full lock and see what happens. %40 full, still not seeing anything on the monitor. I might be wrong, that resembles 40%. What I might do is just drop the speed to 9k on the headlands. Go past a little bit. Let's go full lock now, see what happens. See which one she naturally lines up on. Looking like this one. This one right here. So what is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it the 5th one? Could well be. We'll count it on the next one. Progress up top right hand corner, 52% of the field is harvested, 43% in the bin. We might not have to empty it by the time we finish. So up it goes, give ourselves some space, full lock, here we go. I can't count the lines. Ah, missed it. The 4th line. So there's no 4th lines to the right. Yep, let's keep that on the center. So we're going to have to turn left. And we'll get up against one of these rows. So now that we can see stripes in the field, we don't need to see the lines. Steering assist is back on. Bottom right hand corner there, you'll see active green. Turn it off, it's ready. Alright, so now we just got to match up with one of our stripes. We'll go with this one. You know, for a vehicle, have we still got all-wheel drive, all-wheel steer stuck on? Yeah, it says all-wheel steer. Normally they have a tighter turning circle. I can only imagine what this would be like if you didn't have all-wheel steer. The turning circle of a battleship. And so we're going to hang a right. We'll give ourselves more room. Will she come in? Yeah. I think possibly I need to slow it down a little bit more on the headlands. She's going a little bit too fast around the corners. Normally speaking, when you're driving, if things are getting hectic, it's because you're going too fast. You're starting to lose control of it. So I'm going to try it up this headland. When I come off this headland, I'm going to put the speed down. Let's put it down to 6, and let's see what happens. Lift it up, speed drop to 6. Ooh. Drop to 6. And right. More practice required. Beautiful model. Let's try this. See if we can get it tighter. That's a long way to go for full lock. So I think we're going to have a longer video today. I know I said I was going to do a cut, but you guys know how to skip in the video. Let's take it on down here, bring it round. Whoa, where are you off to? Come on. There we go. Trailers, tanks on 58%, 70% harvested. So what I'm going to do at the end of this, I am going to show you a neat little trick. Right, so we're just going to stop here for a minute. We're going to jump in this tractor. Oh, there's my mate. Right, so we are going to do this. I've only just found out about it, so if this was in 22, please excuse me. Hook that up. So we're going to jump back into the harvester. So if we go up to map, let's find where the tractor is. He is there. So if you click on this tractor, set a destination, and check this out. I think we're gonna, where's the, gotta find out where the green beans are being delivered. Down there. So, check this out. We are going to set him here, direction here, and away he goes. Look at this. So we come out of there and we carry on harvesting, and very shortly our trailer will be waiting over us. And you could also set them up to loop to deliver the harvest, but I want to drive the tractor. If I didn't want to drive that tractor, I would have just set them off to deliver it. Check this out, folks. Where is he coming from? I don't see him yet. And that for me is a game changer. I think when it comes to harvest time, I'll have a helper on the combine, I'll be on the grain cart, on the auger wagon, and then have the helpers taking the grain to either the silo or to delivery. Can we see him yet? Where is he? Where are you, Mr. Tractor Driver? I'm looking for him. He's coming from that direction. Or is he going to come from that direction? There he is. Boop boop. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. What are we on now? We're on 63% tank full, 77% nearly harvest done. And very shortly we're going to empty it out in the trailer, and then we're going to go deliver goods. Cool, that's my mate. I'm going to go and have a look to say hello to him. I haven't seen him in a long time. So I'm just going to finish this video and get that down, get it on, go on, yeah. There we go. Why are we on 78% when we've got one row left? Am I missing something? It can't be. Yeah, that's for the deer, folks. A little bit of food there for the deer. What are we on now? 80%? Oh yeah, 20% is the delivery. So 1%, if we look in the top right, the progress of the contract. 20% is always the delivery, because you've got to deliver the goods on this. Well, shit, where am I? Oops. Sorry, language. You see what happens? I can't do two things at once. Oh, more food for the deer. Yo, no. Right, there we go, we set it up. So yes, what I was saying. So if you look in the top right on the screen there, the contract harvesting field number 7 is at 80%, so we are just about done. I don't think it'll go above 80%. And then 20% is for the delivery. If you don't deliver the beans, you don't finish the contract. There we go, field done. Up she goes. Switch off the harvester. Motor on down. Oh, that's not motor on down. I'm going to watch the vehicle. If we know we're going too fast, we're bouncing around and hitting our head on the ceiling. Lovely textured ceiling there. If I remember rightly, it's on the left hand side. dude, I don't really want to drive in my field. Right, so I'm just going to hop in that tractor and bring him next to me. But what we are going to do is we're going to press... Oh. Oh. No, it is on this side. So there it comes. Great animation. Hop in here. Starty uppy. I'm seeing T3. Again, what lovely sounds, and I love the... I do like the Deutschwehr. Ah yeah, and we see here on this monitor we've got more information there. So it gives you something interesting to look at when you're farming. So let's get this right. Let's get this right. Then we've got it right. Cover. There we go. And listen to those trailer noises. Bung it in reverse a little bit. Okay. Up into the old combine. Fantastic. Whew. I thought it was going to fill. So where are we going with this? We are going down there, past the dealership. Okay. Alright, so with these gears, you've got W and T. So there is W2, no, W5, and then T. So W, I'm assuming, stands for work. It's a work gear, it's a low gear. T is transport. So let's try and T4. Yeah, she doesn't mind that at all. No, we don't want it at 53 Ks. We're going to take it up to 14 to start with. We'll go down there, we'll go up there. Up to 22. That's a good speed. Look at the monitor. Again, look at the dashboard. Look at the detail on that dashboard. Absolutely stunning. So we're in T4. Do we have anywhere telling us what gear we're in? Just looking at the monitor, sometimes they tell you what gear you're in. So you don't have to look in the game HUD. Listen to that trailer sound. The engine's struggling a bit. So, do we need to drop down a gear? Yeah. There we go. Oh, she doesn't like that. So that's about a good gear for this. She must be hauling a bit of weight. There must be a bit of weight in that trailer. Downhill, put it up. Yeah, the revs are dropping off. You see there, the revs are dropping off. Change down, up go the revs, change up. As we come over the brow of the hill, there's the revs go up another gear. I like this tractor. What are we in T5? I'm just looking on that dial, there's anywhere with T5. Drop a couple of gears. Well, we're going to go straight on here, I think. Up a gear. Revs come up a gear. Downhill. Yeah, so she's quite happy putting on. We are. Okay, so we're around the corner and the building on the left. The revs have dropped off down, so just drop a gear. Went high, now let's go back up. T5 she likes. There we go. there's the pit. And what have we got? Tip side back. That's good for me. No, let's do tip side left. Let's try this. Maybe this pit is big enough for it. Okay, listen to those trailer noises. Stunning. Tip side left. So I'm looking at the top left hand corner. Tip side left. Let's tip it. Contract finished. Excellent. So we go on to there. Active contracts completed. Bosh. I like it. Alright folks, there we go. A bit of a longer video on this one. I don't know if I'll do that whole field videos in the future. Let me know in the comments below whether you enjoy me driving around a field or you'd rather I do a scenic fast forward in the field with the not skipping time. Oh gosh, what do you call it now? But you know what I mean. Anyway folks, that's it for today. I'm going to go off to bed in a minute. I'm going to go and say hello to my mate, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep it easy, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye bye for now.